been recording my... Okay, so hello everyone. Count Franca, are
Hello.
you still here?
I hope so. Oh, Jonathan is here.
Hello, Jonathan. How are you doing? Have you been making... No, I have...
Oh, what? Happy Lexember, everybody.
Yes. Have you Luxembourg?
We finally made it. It feels like a wild ride.
We made it to Luxembourg.
Look, we have made it to Luxembourg. I've never been to Luxembourg.
I don't think most people have been to Luxembourg.
Caleb, good evening. I hope you are doing well.
Okay. Ah,
Oh no!
sorry for scaring
We
you.
apologize for the jump scares. I hope the jump scare was worth it. That it kind of got some anxiety out, or at least that your adrenaline is now up to focus.
This is going to be really embarrassing either way. But Count Franca, did you find us from the Luxembourg stuff? Or have we forgotten that you've been here before? And I would have to say, sorry.
Oh, I can show things now, Jake.
Wait, season 24. So,
Oh, Subas, Debbie. I have mandolin.
can I edit this live?
Yay. Oh, they have been here once before.
Will that change it?
Well, welcome back. I'm glad I don't have to explain the menu again.
Oh, it did change live. Stunning. Okay.
I'm reloading
Okay.
that.
You might need to refresh the page.
My page. Which page?
The YouTube page, but it's basically that Jonathan isn't going to do it, so they aren't going to. They're going to. Oh, okay.
Oh, it's back now. Hooray. Hi. Hello.
Aloha, as they say in Hawaii.
Hawaii. This is nice to kind of get back acquainted with this language because, folks, I don't remember. I've been across a country and lost a laptop. Well, I didn't lose a laptop. Someone lost it for me. But it's been a trudge and a half. But
I have to say, knowing that no one's going to be here next week, which is like a warning at the top of this episode, that we're not going to be here next week.
You're not going to be here next week. That's true. There we go.
Ooh. Nice. Is that better or is it worse? I feel like as soon as we start typing, it's going to be worse. Oh, very fun. Anyway. Hi, Maddie.
Hi, Malin. Shall we get started with the poll?
Yeah, we can do. I didn't bother doing a special Patreon vote this time because I was lazy. And also, I think that because we were more figuring out what people liked, and there was the whole thing with if option 3 won, what would we do? So,
I'm glad everybody got a lot of love.
Well, actually, the augment option didn't get any love until I shared the poll again earlier today. So I think the augment with the pronoun stacking is like a choice that people enjoyed more the longer that they they had to forget about what else the language is doing.
Mm.
Maybe that's not the nicest way to express it, but anyway.
It is a way.
It is a way, yeah.
I think the two that got the largest quantity of votes, I'm not surprised that they did.
Mm-hmm. And I think that we, I don't know, maybe this is me like charging ahead a teensy bit. Is it tinsy or teensy?
Teensy, it could be itsy.
Itsy, yeah.
Being itsy bitsy bit.
A little bit.
A
touch, a tad. Un po', as they say in Italy.
On par de quelque chose.
Have you been watching Canada's Drag Race? Not to pull things out.
Have I been? Yes. I'm équipe Samy Landry. Every time we watch, we fly little Quebec flags, even though she's not from Quebec, but la francophonie.
I have to say, I find the politics of the French-speaking queens, not their personal politics. I mean, like the show's politics about the bilingualism, kind of. I think
that's a whole
yeah
set of worms. We do not have the time to get into.
But yeah,
Quebecois language politics right here on Let's Have a Booba.
So I wanted to do the. I have a whole thing that's just like features that were in Gram Bank that we've not used in any of the languages yet.
And we are showing the document, or we are showing the Patreon.
We're still showing Patreon. I could show this document if people want. I'll make it look a bit nicer.
That's okay. I just wondered. I have not seen this either. And Matthias,
I agree. Google files.
Oh, I believe it. Remy has shared with me a shopping list that I have not looked at in a year on Google Drive. So
I feel like putting shopping lists in Google Drive is a bit strange, but I won't judge them for that. So
we did the Google augmented form.
Yeah. I'm gonna bump that up. Does this help anyone other than me? I feel like I don't expect you would know the Tachi thing.
I do not know the Tachi thing.
It's fine. I think I've said this before for sure, but like my Japanese got described as post-weeb levels.
I mean, I'd rather you be post-weeb.
Honestly, wrong way. Like, I think post-weeb is the only way to be.
This is involved. Yeah, like I realize this now.
So it was this non-phonological noun number marking. So I think that we can like roll things into something else.
Mabuba means no frogs.
Wow. Is that correct stress though, or is it mabuba?
That's a good question.
I've been realizing, I think that I stopped doing stress and I just do tone. I think that there's something in my brain where I'm just like, tone, now.
Now,
stress is
number.
Okay. What are you looking for?
What am I looking for? I am looking for nothing. I am creating a little heading for noun number.
Oh, okay. You're in the big doc.
I'm in the big document. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we're either I had an idea where we could use the root for I think it was friend or something like this for like a human plural, and then have the other be a sort of like non-human / like inanimate, or like more so like animate, and maybe we can leave something inanimate, but that's a later thing.
Well, I'm gonna say first things first. I wanna say, did you just do this, or was this there before?
This was here before. I didn't touch anything. The last edit was like
so
the 19th.
This one, 1.
This one, 1, correct.
Yes. Augmented. I know what morpheme number 1 means. Oh, it should be. Why does it say morpheme?
I don't know. I just don't want to.
I don't know. This is the problem with putting.
It means friend, Jake.
Yeah, it means friend. I know.
Oh, okay. I think that's what it meant.
No.
Oh, sorry.
I'm not sure what this thing is.
That is just contrasting with the plural morpheme number 2 to show that they're from their distinct roots, or they're distinct.
Why are we calling them morphemes?
Because I probably wrote this. Oh no! Caleb's persimmon is underripe and therefore inedible. Caleb, I'm so sorry.
Wait, like how inedible? Like bad to eat, or like death? I'm gonna do stupid table stuff because I can, and no one can stop me. Also, is this useful?
I think we can describe it. We have described here, so no. Because it says right here, for most numbers, that is 1, with inclusive first one pound, which is 2. So then the augment is in by 1, and then the plural is 1 more than that. So this is like a hidden trial or trial almost. Oh.
What?
Bad to eat. It's drawing my math at like when you get the math drawn from the red wine.
Oh yeah, astringent. That's
yeah,
the
like
word.
The tannins. Hi Tethys, welcome.
No, it was Kai Hai.
Oh, Kai Hai. Yes, it is Kai Hai. And I want to point out that this is a very, I feel like is a very Tethys approved consonant cluster. So she came from the right. Oh, and then we have this lovely pronoun number system.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Monkey. How many forms do you want to look at to find a word for group? I'm just gonna go with 10, and we can
go with that. Okay.
Oh, this is the problem with doing everything big, is that these are only in font size 16. I'm zooming out one.
And this is going to be based on the plural. This is going to be having the meaning of a group.
Why are these like this? Anyway.
Oh, why does it stay so weirdly? Oh, I know why. Hold on.
Oh, it's because they're all considered headings. Okay.
How bizarre. Oh, that was my fault. I'm sorry. Narkong reads like Narcan, so I'm just going to just delete that.
Well, we can split these in half. I would say we probably don't want something ending with ung.
I agree. Fine.
But maybe nar. Like
I don't want anything ending in a tab.
Again, probably very, very close to each other.
But hold on. Let me just check one thing real fast. Okay, never mind. I just didn't know if there was any sort of restriction onto the final consonant other than just like the clusters, but we're good.
No.
Don't think
or who, because who is exactly the form that we end up with. Well, no, it's not exactly the form. It's very close to what the plural in
future.
Just fuch.
Tethys says that augmented should be unit augmented and plural should be normal augmented. Thank you for this correction.
Is this normal augmented?
This is normal augmented, yes.
Ooh. Does that mean minimal? Is the minimal unit or is minimal still minimal?
I think minimal is still minimal. Unit, I think, is referring to that it's augmented by one rather than the unit being augmented.
Okay. I don't think we found anything particularly stunning in that set.
Jonathan says they still don't understand these terms. So Jonathan, just to explain it, the minimal is the possible amount of people that would be the minimum of the pronouns. So for the first exclusive, that is just the self, I. The first inclusive is you and then one other person that you're addressing, and then you and then he, she, they, it, whatever, for the third pronoun. The unit augmented is you're increasing it by one of a third pronoun. So here, ung would mean me and them. Pun ung would mean me, you, and them. Hal ung would be you singular and them, and then mukung would be they dual. And then the normal augmented is anything larger than that sort of basis, if you will.
I trust that you got that right. I'm just looking at these and trying to make forms that I would be okay with. So this we're going for something that means group, specifically of people as the kind of, I guess, do we want to do clans again? I don't really want to do clans. There's the sense of I guess no, because a clan is also quite specific. I think group of people is fine.
Yeah. Can I also say what I thought you said? I thought you said clowns at first.
Clowns.
I'm like, we're doing clown. Like, what do you mean we're doing clowns? I don't understand.
Oh yeah, because so how do you say
those are homophonous words?
Wow.
I just drilled my fingers into my ball in exuberance. Oh my goodness. Okay. I like this form here, cool, but I am not a fan of the final.
Yeah, the final. No.
That's the only thing I really hate about it. I was thinking it'd be cool with a palatal N, but also I don't want that to be a nasal thing. We could do no, that's what is going to try in Chia Lu. It would be cool. It would be the same thing. But either just cool.
Do you want to do just like a classic YouTube poll with what's your top two, and I'll do my top two.
Okay, I'm going to actually do this. I'm going to do cool, and I am going to do. I'm going to get rid of that R and do talk.
Mm-hmm.
Those are my two favorites.
And I'm gonna do Jack and. But
oh no, Jake,
what?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Hello.
I'm fine. Are you okay? What? What's happened? I don't know what's going on.
Oh.
Miles isn't okay.
It looks like we are having some technical.
Yeah, Miles is completely frozen. Okay. I'm gonna carry on and hope things sort themselves out. Okay, at least I have Miles's choices. So making a poll. Oh. I am all right, I think. So, Jonathan, you can't say that this laptop was stolen too. Evil. Okay. People are voting for Miles's choice in sympathy now. Oh, there's some fighting. Let's see. I know the one you didn't vote for is Chalk because it has a palatable one.
I didn't know. I thought something was wrong with your internet.
Nah, it was yours.
Okay. But yeah, I saw it go out, and then the little the globe icon, the flat Earth icon, popped up.
The flat Earth icon.
Yeah, because I couldn't find any. I'm getting a warm welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is the poll going? Oh, I got a vote.
Yeah, I haven't voted. If there's a clear winner.
There is a clear winner.
And to be honest, I like this one as well, so I'm fine with it.
So John is worrying about what now, and then that is when I have a PC. I don't know if it's the same on Mac, but when the internet is unconnected or there's no internet, it just has a little globe that says like connect, and it says like what it says.
Also, we can always make the other options. We can make these three part of the
other markers
stuff anyway. So, Kirkuz.
Bunkuz. Khalkuz. Makkur.
Ooh. That's
this. I'm already loving this already.
The thing is, like, in one of the branches, the general expectation is for place assimilation not to happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which implies that there's going to be something. Like, it might be that the manner changes, so
that's what I was.
We could fix things that way, but Makkud is something.
Mahkur.
Yeah.
End up becoming
Mohkud.
Mohkus.
Oh, the dental fricatives aren't surviving. This is what so one of the names that I was asking, in fact the only name I ended up having to ask Tethys about, it was, let me see if I can get it right, Theophilus. And I swore that I had done a and I played it back because Tethys was like, you have to fight your enemy, which is the dental fricatives. And I was like, I did it. And then I listened to that. No, I didn't.
I mean, technically, you are doing a labiodental fricative. We have permission to assimilate the Q and the K.
Yeah. We could just do consonant harmony or something.
That's what I was also considering as well.
Because we also have this hal here. So we have, in both cases, we have uvulars here with this velar here. So we can see what will occur. So this is the pronominal system. Like right now, the base kind of person number stuff. So noun number, we also, this is the right order, right?
Mm-hmm. Because this is head initial.
I guess like a we group, the head is, it's a us kind of group, or is it a group kind of, no, for this it makes sense, it's a group kind of us.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the suffix can be justified.
Absolutely. I think it's like us plus one. I think it's like, and like you and friend. I think that's very like you're following like the sequence of the augments, and no frangles either. I agree. Yeah, everybody's getting segmentation. I don't understand this. This is just. I think it's just the cold occurring. Although I don't know the weather situation in Berlin or Germany or wherever.
So in the proto-language stage, there exists a plurality of plural markers on nouns which are semantically rather than strictly phonologically determined. So one thing I was wondering, and it's useful that Tethys is here, is that if you have these duals, the dual here, do you then follow up with dual marking on nouns as well usually? Or can you mark a dual pronoun? I guess when I'm trying to think of examples I'm more familiar with, which to be honest, I'm not that familiar with any language with duals. I don't know about you, Giles.
I don't know any like enough to speak like to use it in context, I guess. I know that some languages have duals, but that's about it. I wouldn't know how it's used.
So yeah, I thought I had remembered this right. So yeah, Gurinji doesn't have the number marking on nouns at all. So I feel like that gives us some amount of flexibility, I would say.
I agree. I think where my head's at now is these are kind of going to like just be like associated words and correct me if I'm wrong, these are kind of behaving similarly to like quote unquote like French negation.
I don't know where we got to French negation from.
I'm imagining these a little bit with the noun number, right? Because they're not going to be phonologically derived or semantically derived. There's somehow like going to be like a separate word that's going to kind of determine not only like that it's plural, right? But also like kind of like the category, like classifiers. But like where the French negation comes in is kind of like the whole like step and the bite and the not a like. I think it's like the woku sort of negation I'm also kind of thinking of too.
No, I think Tethys is. I think that we could have justified adding dual marking. I mean, we could always do the classic dual with a 2 on. Well, I don't know. I feel like at the point that you're doing this, you might as well, if you're. So
I almost think.
So
I'm gonna kind of just spew, but I think like we can also get away with like, kind of what Heather's saying is with like having this like dual pronouns and rather not just noun marking as a dual. But I think if we were to have a dual, I think it would be just a minimal the unit augmented morpheme, whatever, if you will, just because that just can be read as like the dual other than that one sense.
Mm-hmm. And then it becomes how many. Also, it doesn't have to be. Well, one of the things that's cool is that sometimes you have unexpected plurals, is I guess the best way to say it. So, like, the idea would be basically that, like, so form. Does it make more sense to do form and then origin, or origin and then form?
I like form then origin.
Or source. So like the human one, I assume we're just gonna copy again.
Okay.
Or were you not expecting this?
No, so far so good. I was reading what Caleb was saying.
Oh.
How in my accent I'm hearing that I'm proposing a dual.
But I also say jewel.
Dual. I thought you said jewel at first.
Like
the artist Jewel. She was in Alaska in her car. She sang songs like the Crown Jewels.
Yeah, Jewel, Jewel.
Mm-hmm.
The verb form ramen is honestly my favorite kind of ramen. I think it's slightly better than tonkotsu.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
It's quite good. You have to really boil the
Stock.
suffixes down for a long time to get all of the verby goodness out of them.
How I think this might be a good time to talk about some world building.
Yeah.
How like revered, like in terms of like Boku's being like goon out over birds versus like they just like are complete bird haters, no ma'am. Like where are these people? Because they have birds.
Did you say goon out
Gooning
over
out
the...
over birds. That is correct. That's exactly what I said.
You said good?
Gooning. Gooning out over
Gooning and
birds.
baiting.
Gooning and baiting. Plug her up. Plug it up. Plug it. That is still iconic. That is still iconic. I still say that unprovoked. Spandex is a right and not a privilege. See, you have to be smart. You have to know what an antonym is. But why I suggested it was because like we had suggested the route for wing to be at least a dual for the unit augmented, so we could actually use it for a plural for just birds alone.
Well, I had suggested nest for the plural.
You did have, that is true.
But like, do we want to get real into the like quite deep into the culture building process? I feel like
I was more
it's like a gear shift.
I was more bringing it up to like, because you said, or you wrote like the non-human animate could be split up somehow, and I was thinking about if we were splitting up like the animal kingdom versus like animals and plants are separate, and then there's just no sort of like distinction between like animals.
So I'm gonna like make a little subheading thing, and I'm gonna say ontological position.
Heck yeah.
In the universe.
Come on, philosophy.
Okay. So I don't think that I guess it's like if you like these people very early on have domesticated these terror birds, right?
For sure.
So the terror birds, and they have these are these flightless birds that were for feather birds probably aren't terror birds either, are they? So like they've done a fair amount of bird domestication, which I think probably would be something like they're probably unlikely to see. It's one of these funny things. I think that I get the impression that humans find it easier to see other mammals as the same as them. But That's probably because we live in societies where mammals are kind of centered.
These are going to be avio-centered, not mammalio-centered.
Yes.
Oh, well, yeah, there's not going to be really any mammals. I forget how what Bib had mentioned. And yeah, Caleb, people have love. Ted, I hope you don't mind that we're doing
I
this.
hope this is okay.
Yes, we can easily. Yes, just let us know. But people do name their cars. People name their ships. People name all sorts of shenanigans. I'm gonna go back up to wages. So like birds. Hold on. But I think we're also being like quote unquote like biological deterministic about this. We're saying, oh, they have like birds, so they must like revere birds.
I'm saying the opposite. I'm not saying they're. I'm the difference with the thing with Bokus, like Bokus equals free birds equals going to sky equals aboveness.
Aboveness. Okay, yeah.
Which equals like sacred alterity. Whereas this is like mihirungs
are
equal
stockbird
slave birds. And then it's the question of, is this, I am far too white to be asking questions like this, but do these people see the slaves as people or not? You know? And to what extent are the birds, because slave also isn't necessarily the right term either, right? Because you could have bird equals wealth, which is what you see in a lot of cultures, right? Well, the bird is the kind of source of food, which then becomes a symbol of wealth to own the livestock. Whereas, like, if you're like bird equals companion.
Oh, you've been in the dock for about like a couple minutes and a bit.
Yeah,
let us know if you want us to get rid of this. It's all about you.
Yeah, and now that we have the comment on screen, I don't care if I delete the section of the video if it's not what you like. But we can take you off now.
Oh, it's fine and it is fun. Okay, lovely.
Okay.
I think the slave bird is too harsh. The people are clamoring for Tethys to be reinstated.
Okay. I do think that like a goddess with some kind of mammalian companion that's like from the really old days does work.
I like this. Ooh, the birds equals family obligation. The birds were your grandmothers. The family obligation, because like I see it. I mean, yeah, I mean they are a big obligation if you have like large herds too. I do like this contrast of like them just like being indifferent to them. I think that's all I kind of wanted to figure out as we kind of like think about like
But you can also then say, oh well, the like talking birds equals smart birds / like higher animals.
That's
Whereas
true.
like meat birds equal
Dumb birds.
Birds
Yeah.
equals lower animals. Like, you know, we have plenty of examples where people will refer to cats and dogs in one way, and chickens and cockroaches. Well, cockroaches tend to go even lower, right? But
I see. So we
like,
could do something like that. Okay, cool.
like it's really on how, like, how many, like, and also there's always room for things to be surprising.
Yeah, that's the fun part of it.
Like, you could have something like Fluck, and this be from something like Nest, in the sense that this is more of a good association, and this is more neutral.
Yeah, like I was thinking about like horde or like I don't know what you would call it, but like a little splattering of ants, kind of just like that sort of like grouping.
What do I call a group of ants? And that would usually be a nest, if it's the home, or is it a colony?
Swarm.
Swarm.
There we go. We got there. I just wanted to think of like something that was like negatively connotated about like insects. I
feel like I associate swarm with flying insects, but
like
I
bees.
think
Oh, that could be like no, yeah, but I bet like a class metaphors based on like teaching a meat bird to talk could be used to describe a working class person not fitting into wealthier society. I like this. This is cute.
it would mean that, like, in theory, if you were mute, you could be thrown into the lower categories.
Oh my gosh.
And it could mean that, like, tongue removal could be a punishment. Okay, I feel like we've found a vibe.
We found the vibe.
So, table. How many distinctions? Like, okay, so we have like higher, which is like
Yeah. Oh, you're down here, girl. Okay, never mind.
And lower mute. So we have person. Now, do we want a word for a group of lower people? This feels evil, but it's fairly established.
Yeah.
The world that people
Pulling the difference out. Yeah, I love it.
People in general have in group and out group
Hey.
things.
Oh God. I mean, we could make the higher well, it has to be it's a plural marker, right?
I'm doing this down here because I'm thinking about the kind of groups that are important for us to be able to describe. So, like, this one does exist. So I'm going to put a. Are you familiar with the whole circle thing?
I can understand it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure it will make sense.
Are we gonna have a separate mute person, or is this gonna be the same as mute bird?
I'm thinking it's gonna be the same as mute bird.
Okay. And we're definitely doing this.
Yeah.
Is a group of people, are we doing monotheism? Monotheism isn't, well, it's not, how do I express this? So monotheism in the way that the Abrahamic faiths worked out isn't super regular. But that doesn't mean that there aren't a lot of traditions that have a single.
It's a sesqua theistic thing.
Say that word that starts with an S again.
Sesqua.
Is this a Salish thing?
No, it's an astrology thing. That's where I know it from. But it's like sesqua is like almost. Like it's like a prefix, like sesquisyllable.
Oh. Yes. I think I usually pronounce that sesqui.
I'm not surprised. Yes. I think we got there.
Also, did you say from astrology?
Yeah, like sesqua trine is like almost trine.
Okay. Sometimes I can't tell whether I'm deeper in the astrology brain rot pipeline of you.
It's not even a brain rot pipeline. Is that just like for a period of my life, I was very into it and would read people's birth charts, especially if I was like in like a woo girl state of mind. Like oh my god, like I would just like I don't know. It's fun and something to talk about. I also to bring up an idea. It's not really talking, but well, I was going to say this involves a lot of reptiles. I don't think we have a lot of reptiles down there. I was going to say like camouflage, some sort of like to signal intelligence.
Say that again to me and try and really convince me, because I feel like I'm like 30% of the way there.
So, and this might be a little bit half-baked idea as well, but like my worry is about the biology or like the ecosystem where we are at in terms of like yes. So if it is contingent upon that, however, what I'm saying is that like if people notice that there are animals that have some sort of camouflaging ability.
I don't think camouflaging is intelligent. I think it's
more instinctual. Okay.
I mean, like
talking is perceptive. Like yes.
The thing is that like this talking thing is something we know distinguishes these two groups, right?
Correct.
So like there's I'm thinking, what if something is considered more animate, which could be like is the terms no celestial bodies, isn't it? And like weather. I guess I'm thinking of the classic example of lightning.
Yeah.
And the other thing is how is this something that's going to be like, I don't think that we want to do a system where we order the arguments based on the animacy or something on that.
Yes. And I think there's a point where we like cross into like plural classifiers, I guess. I think there's some merit in keeping there to be a small number, and I'm not saying 3 is the smallest, but I'm saying that like maybe like low teens at the max.
I'd say like I'm trying to think like if we were like the other thing is that like we have birds here, but reptiles and birds, obviously they are relatively distinct, especially for us, but they're both eggy, like eggy. Well, are monotremes all eggy?
I think. Hold on.
And I realized just calling them eggy is maybe like the least scientific.
Yeah,
way.
eggy.
Eggy.
They're the only mammals that still lay eggs. So yes.
Okay, so like I can see a world in which this is rather than just bird, it's like egg layer. And these both end up being egg related. And person, then the thing is we can't even introduce other mammals to the island because they will kill the ecosystem.
That's what I'm saying, is that like I'm a little bit worried about like introducing like weird stuff that I think is going to like affect the ecosystem, which is why I do want to probably like rewatch our little thing with bit. Yes, yes, Tethys. What about fish and inverts? Because birds notoriously do not live in water. Gotcha there.
I mean, not permanently, but they do live by the water.
Well, fish live permanently in the water. If fish go out of water, it's a whole expression about it. Penguins. We're going to have penguins. Well, no, this is the equator, so no penguins.
So, yeah, I think that, like, the other question is, like, where in Honolulu do these people start off at? Because,
the big boy, Honolulu.
But where?
Oh, like where on Honolulu will they be?
We are starting them off on Honolulu, aren't we?
Yeah, that's just
like
the biggest
that's
island closest to the
furthest back that we are tracing is to Honolulu, right?
Say that one more time. I missed the beginning.
Okay, the furthest in terms of the way that we are tracing these languages.
Correct.
So it's not that humans first developed on Honolulu, because that would be really strange. It would probably mean that we were some kind of sapient monotreme that became like a human, which doesn't seem very
that
realistic.
sounds like a Black Mirror, like gender affirming care episode.
The Black Mirror episode where humans
lay like literal eggs.
That doesn't sound
Homotreme. Yes. May I interject one thing and plug something that people should watch that I have not myself, but I heard is really good.
Okay.
The show is called Heated Rivalry. It is a Canadian show.
The gay hockey show.
The gay hockey show. Oh, bye, Maddie. Enjoy whatever you were doing. I'm hoping you were fencing. But yes, it's the gay hockey show, which I don't know how to stream it or get it, but I am curious to see what the gay hockey show is. I did also finish the gay marine show, and that was very fantastic. I think everybody should watch Boots. Boots was fantastic.
I have to put this on the
please do.
On the screen. It doesn't say I got to say I do enjoy an eggy fish.
We should reclaim the little egg princess. Like I'm still like obsessed with that so much.
The little egg princess. Do people other than me and you know about the little
Jonathan
egg?
knows about it, but Thais might know about it.
Wow.
You spoony bod. Yeah.
Mm.
Yes, Tethys. I figured you would not know. I don't know. Is it? It's not an inside joke. Is it? Yeah, maybe you don't. Hold on. Now I know it's definitely saved to my camera roll, but I gotta find. I'll do it later. We're doing something productive.
Caleb, there's no way that you've heard about.
There's no way in hell you would know. This was like 6 years ago.
There's no way it was 6 years ago.
No, there actually was no way it was 6 years ago.
No, we didn't know each other 6 years ago.
I literally had never met you. How the hell would it have been 6 years? Where has the time gone? Matthias, do you know about the little egg princess? The Nunadu? Do you know what this is?
Wait, this was this the wriggling line?
Yes.
So Matthias was involved with this.
Yes, I remember. Matthias was green. I still remember that. See?
Yeah.
Oh, I will share this gorgeous. Oh, okay. I thought they remembered it, or he remembered it rather. I will share this. This might just be a me and you thing then, and that's completely fine. But I've been cackling over this for years in my own little world.
The thing is, it must be somewhere.
No, it's on my phone. I have it. It definitely is a saved picture on my phone. I just don't want to be scrolling on my phone during, because it might. Well, for damn sure, it's in the archives of the channel. Damn sure it's in there. But we need to do some calling because we can talk about inside jokes and peppers all we want. Pepper. I'm gonna put nest and flock just to be stands in.
I'm desperately trying to think about where this little egg. No, because I know exactly what you're referring.
No, I know you do. Yes. Okay, now I gotta find it because it is somewhere in this godforsaken camera roll.
Okay, so are we saying that like the people is the language that we are saying stays in Honolulu?
Yes.
Are we saying that these are the people who stay where they begin, or are they also a migrant group?
The Honolulu group are the ones who stay.
No. I think that, remember that this island is like half of a Greenland, but you could live anywhere on it. You can't, it's not like Greenland where you can only live on the coast. Or like, imagine like a double, triple Borneo or something.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. That is a rather large distance now that I'm thinking about it.
So like there's gonna be like, this reminds me of when we were doing our very first language maps, and you like, we knew the scale and you kind of drew this line for where the Yatlar speakers were going to be.
Yeah,
and it was as if it was like a modern nation state. And like, this isn't, I feel like this feels like a read, but it was reading you from like 4 years ago or something. So I hope you don't identify still with the person that you were then.
I definitely don't. I changed who I voted for in 4 years. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I have any more shit. Oh well. Hope it's not lost to time. I remember sharing it recently, so it's definitely probably
Recently?
I mean, like, definitely more or less recently. I want to try one more thing, and then we'll see if it's in there. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just got the message saying, everything okay? And I'm like, yes, everything is just dandy. Oh, it's definitely gone. Yeah.
Really?
I mean, like, because David vaulted it. Or maybe he did it. I don't remember, but I can't find it anymore.
No. David deleted all of the messages in that chat.
Yeah, so be it. Oh well. Anyway,
so
let's talk about our triple Borneo. So, what was the question you had posited prior that I was half listening to?
So, Big Island. From whence they come and to where they go. Because, I mean, basically the question is of fish, right? I don't know why I can't speak today. Like, so this map isn't very good in showing you what I'm trying to describe. So I might see if I have another one that's better.
Are you like saying like where on this map did people quote unquote spawn?
That's one way of putting it.
So like I think that like they would come like from like the mainland, but like it's a matter of also like whether they came from like the bottom half of it, kind of like where like the these sort of hills.
I'm getting the bigger map out. Getting the bigger map out.
The bigger map has been brought out. Jonathan's wondering what is going on in the stream, and I have no idea anymore.
We have reached like insane levels of
tangency.
I think it's the spirit of the little egg princess who has been lost to time.
I think we're getting like a lot of important stuff down. I don't know how we got this derailed from the main task, but
because we were talking about
birds.
No, it goes even further back. Right? Okay, here we go.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh.
And if I... That's not what I was expecting. I'm like, can I then zoom in with this image? Can I draw on the image? It does kind of look like an ear. So Honolulu is obviously the lobe. And Odalu is a kind of piercing that goes from one end of the lobe out and then through and then out the other side. Do you see that?
I do see that. It kind of like this is the ear, and this is kind of like the little kind of like hook.
Yeah. I feel like this would be more useful if I got it to come up on here and then I could zoom in and other people would be able to zoom in with me.
It is helpful to see though, because like these like this like flat plane is like going to be where would attract people from kind of like from this little not a delta, but it's kind of like large river system. We maybe had a settlement and kind of like coming along down there would be sort of where people would start. But like definitely top left is going to be like, I think maybe our like or like out of the tundra theory. I don't know, but like then people are going to kind of like go into this little bay here and kind of work their way around down and the island, and then they're going to kind of come like a bit of a.
Okay, so if I zoom in like this, does that work?
Much better. Yeah, it does work.
Okay, so this is for altitude.
Correct.
So we have two big rivers, which I had forgotten about. So basically, because of the, like, this is big enough that it's going to create a low pressure zone in the summer.
This is where like our more like we have it up here. Oh, regionally diverse. Yeah, our alpine climate. So it's going to kind of be more rainforest and monsoon kind of in the lowlands. Then as we kind of increase in height, we're going to get more and more dry and such.
Well, I don't see the comment referring to regional diversity. Or is that from your head?
That is in the doc. That is where is it? Kind of like right under goals.
Okay. Because this is where like Odalu is really easy to do because
correct.
Up north it will be not north, in the top of the mountains it will be colder. But in general, it's just going to be different kinds of tropical forest. Whereas these mountains are so chunky.
Chonkos.
That like, and also because of this shape, they block prevailing winds in the winter. Not prevailing. Yeah, prevailing.
Yeah.
Prevailing. They block the main winds going. They come in from like the northeast.
Yes.
And then
this one Crimbus quiz. We're doing a little bit of climate world building right now. And then we're hopefully going to get back to some number marking.
And then in the other half of the year, they change direction, but they get blocked by this lower range, which means that the interior is our kind of savanna zone. Whereas
by interior, do you mean more continental?
It's like more continental, yes.
Okay,
but
cool.
When I say savanna, I do mean savanna.
Yeah, like Azabenya and Biti Baba.
Enyama.
Azabenya, Amabita Baba. But then, like, people would probably then interact, at least primarily, first with the tropical areas, the monsoon areas, the more like wet areas.
The monsoon zone, I think, I definitely had this mapped somewhere. I think it might be in a huge GIMP file that doesn't want to load while I'm streaming. Which,
yeah,
to be
please do not load that GIMP file while you're streaming.
It's starting. I double clicked.
Oh no! Oh no! Do we? I'm thinking about like the higher lower things. Do we want them to kind of? Well,
okay. I have like. Okay, I'm gonna
pop some tags.
Isn't it great that Macklemore stopped homophobia?
He really did, and he's single-handedly taking down Israel. Jesse's been watching this whole time.
Jesse had to watch us.
What?
Jesse watched us have a breakdown about the egg princess.
Oh, wait. Miss Rachel is also taking down Israel. That is very true, David.
Okay, so this is like approximately what I got to.
Okay, yeah, this doesn't make sense.
And it only really makes sense if you remember that the blue colors are like on the top of the altitude map. But like, I feel like you're about to say something, so please say it if you're going to. Otherwise, I will carry on.
Okay, first, gag. I thought Jesse was simultaneously watching Miss Rachel. I wish. Second is that Bib has been watching the whole time as well.
Oh, I appreciate this at this point.
And can't Franca? Oh.
I know that Bib lurks in the quiet darkness.
There are some Sam Reiches in this chat, and we have only the slightest idea where they're from. Yeah, I can see that. This is a very beige sweater, David. That's a good point. Oh, lean forward with my arms back like this.
Arms. If Miles was shirtless, you'd be able to see the beautiful tattoos.
That's true. I'm not going to strip on a stream.
I know. But Miles has these tattoos, and one of them is in Norwegian, and the other one is in Chelu.
It is. That's true. Oh, yeah. It's my chin. Oh, my chin shadow.
So anyway, I just want this because this kind of transitional zone is where I thought it would be monsooniest,
which makes sense. That's kind of like the transition zone between like the tropical, like between the rainforest and the savanna.
Well, the problem is that monsoon is two different things.
Yeah.
Like in the Köppen system, the monsoon climate just means that the rain is seasonal. I think.
Versus like being spread throughout.
Year round.
Yeah.
So like these coastal areas, all of this bit gets a lot of rain all year round, and it's also got warm currents and things. So like all of Odalu and all of these have these warm currents.
Yeah.
Whereas here, like, and yeah, this is a wee desert, like red. I mean, it seems like if people were going to get across, they would probably. Let me make a new layer so I can kind of.
And as Jonathan said, they love the layers, so keep adding more layers.
Okay.
I know it was not a reference to you adding layers, but I wanted to just.
So they probably like the thing is like if we're going for. I have wondered about whether humans could start here or on Odalu, like, or at the very least the kind of simian people. But no, because then all of them would have to die. We were born to die. I had also thought that the thing is that if this here is 15, it's probably too cold when you get to here to keep justifying an A climate. I'm enjoying this far too much. I should never be allowed the equivalent of a whiteboard.
I love how 15 is written there and you have drawn the arrow to where it says 15.
You have to point these things out to people.
Yeah, I agree.
But the winds are coming this way.
They are.
Also, this only has 3 layers. It's just that it's a climate layer on top of
the normal layer.
Normal layer.
Background layer. We're being pretty multimodal this stream. We've gone from conlanging to world building to anthropological world building.
Wait, I don't know why I saved this. I don't need this on there anyway.
Well, it's good to have just in case. 23 layers. That's a lot.
So we never really got to a deciding point.
I think there's some distinction of like the human and then the higher and the lower. I think we can worry about like what exactly that means. As we move forward, I'm trying laughing at Trevor jump on me. But it's a matter of also like where the form they're from. Because I kept in the nest and the flock idea if you want to go kind of like the bird derivational rat. I think next week is when we start kind of like, because in 9 minutes, I don't know how much we're gonna crank out, but I think having the sort of like dissimilation, with the dorsal consonants, like we had talked about. Yes, I think like codifying some of that, and then like I think just getting some sound changes, and so we can kind of see how this evolves, and then if we want to kind of find either a point of divergence or like if we're assuming that we're starting off like with the same like you're going to diverge like at proto.
And yes, gender affirming car.
Do you feel affirmed?
No.
Then no. Oh.
Sorry, what were the options in that poll? Or was it even not a poll? I feel like my brain is like... I feel like also, when I've had a meeting right before this, because I go into these streams with such a strange vibe and a level of whimsy that I can't usually muster myself.
I'm just surprised that like I usually, unless I'm great at like sucking it up on the drive here, like I'm great at preparing myself like for this like post therapy. So like I'm usually like talking with my feelings, and then I'm like, oh, I'm talking all the time, but my thing was it was not a poll. It could be a poll. But
I want to specify, Mateus. I had 2 meetings for work today. I mean that I had a meeting that started at 7 and ended at 9, and then I started streaming at 9:30. And it's not the same as therapy, but I have to like read like financial documents for it.
I will say my tangent, and then I will say my main point. My tangent was I had to go into work for an hour to have breakfast with my team, and then I drove back home.
What the fuck?
Thank you. The second thing is that it could
Why
be
did they make you do that?
Because she wanted to have a like a joint like thing before the end of the semester, and we got gifts and free breakfast. So I'm not complaining. I just didn't want to have to drive past like 3 or 4 like tipped over semis, which I did. That was lovely.
But why is that more than normal?
Usually there's 0.
Is it snowing?
Yeah, it was snowing today.
Oh.
Yeah, they fishtailed to the median. Lovely. But long story short,
fishtail comedian.
Like they like their cab like twisted apart, and then they like went in the middle part.
What's the cab? Like a taxi?
No. The cab of the lorry, the truck, the semi.
I thought you meant like semi-automatic.
No. Semi trucks. No, it was the roads were really icy because it freezing rained all night, and then they just kind of like just like, I guess, broke really weirdly. Both in terms of breaking like the decelerator, but also like the carb.
Yeah.
Long story short is that next week that we are devoting a little bit of time to getting some sound changes in because of.
Are you here next week?
Okay, in 2 weeks. Okay, this is a message to future us. I will watch this next week-ish and prepare for this. Is that next week we're going to do something about dorsal consonant dissimilation, some consonant harmony, probably with alveolar consonants. We'll see how that goes. And then we're going to worry about some vowel shifts, especially with schwa and fun.
If we're doing consonant harmony for post alveolar, not post, but not. I mean post
the dorsal ones.
But right? Are uvulars dorsal? Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes, very much so.
Mm-hmm. No, Mateus is absolutely right. I have not had enough proximity to straight culture to understand what's going on.
I also don't. I don't understand.
You're just American.
I'm just American, so I mean, I think that is American straight by default.
I think it's the factory setting, whereas in the UK, like, I don't know. I don't know if it's the same in the US, but we have these statistics that, like, proportionally, you get this look like maybe everyone is bisexual.
Yeah, like, yes, I know what you mean. I've seen these like studies as like clicky bait. Yeah, Mateus is right. Americans are straight and Europeans are gay. Everybody knows this. That's why we play the game Gay or European. It's a great point. Never thought about that.
I'm gonna come back with a South African accent in 2 weeks.
I just have a work thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're gonna decide what this poll is. Like
the poll we can think about kind of like the what we were kind of working on.
Are we doing cases?
If we are, they're going to start off like analytical.
No, we know that, but like also, have we? No, we've done cases on things that aren't directly on the noun, and we've done cases that are really on the noun.
Correct. I was thinking we could like. Go ahead.
And what would only prepositions? You can enjoy your two persons on a Monday evening with Bib and Maddie.
Oh my goodness, how fun that'd be! But yeah, whether like I like this idea of like prepositions and like them kind of like leading into cases and such as and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry for your astringent mouthfeel. Also, I feel like saying that implies that you yourself have an astringent mouthfeel, but I hope you would take the better option of what I said. I wouldn't want to be described as having an astringent mouthfeel.
I also wouldn't. I as someone with an astringent personality.
I'm glad you've not had that complaint. I hope everyone has a pleasant mouthfeel, and
may your mouthfeels be bright.
Your mouthfeels be bright.
Oh no, we want booba mouthfeels. No kiki mouthfeel.
I feel like we ended up in flavor astrology.
We were bound to end up there.
Yeah, join us in 2 weeks for more nerds doing woo-woo.
Woo-woo!
Woo-woo!
Woo!
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 Oh, I have to press end stream.
You did press
Okay.
end stream.
Goodbye.
Bye, everybody.
Oh, watch our shorts. Watch our
yeah, watch our shorts.
Those are still coming out anyway. You
Join
can
the Brain Rock
enjoy
crew.
your persimmon as long as it takes you less than 3 minutes. Oh, also